Why do you think so many men are traveling overseas to find wives in other countries?
Men are traveling overseas to find wives. Why? I'm right here. I'm single.
No,
Why? I want to be married.
Right, but I'm saying, do you typically see women traveling overseas
If
to find
men are
husbands?
traveling overseas to countries that have less money and less education, it's because they want a woman who is dependent on them for their livelihood, for their resources, to have a good life. And I don't think that that is a good thing.
Y'all not dependents here? When you get with a man now, you don't depend on him. You get pregnant and got to sit down for a year. Are you not dependent upon him? Are you not dependent on him to pay majority of the bills, if not all of the bills? And again, what's up with the education? They keep saying this education thing. It's school out there, bro. You think they stopped making schools when they made yours? It's just no more schools. As soon as you leave the USA, schools is closed. Ain't no college, ain't no university, ain't no high school, ain't no nothing. They know nothing. They ain't got no food. They can barely eat. They don't even got shoes out there, huh? Oh, all right. What it do, man? It's your boy 100 and we back in this. Hey, we back in this, man. Right now we're talking about the passport bros. What's going on with the passport bros, bro? What's going on with the nation? Nothing. That's the answer. Ain't nothing going on. It's fabricated. It's not real. It's a very, very minute, very, very small percentage of men leaving the country to marry or leaving the country to date. They leave the country, they find a wife, bring them back, or they leave the country altogether and stay out there. A lot of folks like to label it sex tourism, but I be seeing a lot of men literally going out there and like starting families. And even if it is sex tourism, even if it is, they bashing the American woman after they leave, it's a small percentage of men. Overwhelmingly, Black American men are marrying Black American women. White American, Hispanic, whatever the background is, most people are marrying their people. It's only a small percentage of people moving away or leaving. And I don't understand what's the outrage about. You feel like that one man leaving is affecting you? You see them couple of men leaving and going abroad, and that's affecting your life? How? It's not. It ain't. You see men every day. You walk past men all the time. You see a man in the store every day. You see new people every day, out and about every day. But you got grievances for these random people you see online. But anyway, man, we're going to look at a couple of videos that I found on TikTok, man. Some people speaking their piece and some people actually living it. Let's tap in.
I've been doing a deep dive on the passport bros phenomenon, and here's an insight that a lot of people miss. The way these men are leaving their own countries to go to lower income countries to find wives, and they say that it's because the women there are more feminine and they really value femininity in a woman. They say that the women in their own countries, they're not as feminine anymore, they're masculine, and they just don't want that in a partner. But then I look around me, my neighbors, my friends, and a lot of the women here are feminine, they're beautiful, they have a soft feminine aura, they treat their men well, they cook, they clean, they do everything. And then I realized that I'm in a high income neighborhood and their husbands, they're high earners. This just highlights how femininity has become a luxury in the US. Because it has become a luxury that a lot of men cannot afford, they go to places where femininity is the norm and not luxury. And that's okay. Bottom line is, if you're a feminine woman, you get the best pick of men in any society. Whether you're an American woman in the US or a foreign woman.
I don't know how I feel about that. Is that real? Femininity is a luxury to have. I see a lot of women using the word submit and submission being like a luxury, but I guess maybe being feminine is synonymous with submitting to and following a man. Maybe, I don't know, man. I mean, as a sex, the female is usually looking for the man that has the most to offer, the most provision, the most security, it's like they're looking for the best opportunity, and that's their nature to find the best opportunity anyway. So as a man, if you might feel like you're not getting the submission you want, you're not getting the cooperative woman you want, I would say first check you and see how you live and see how you doing. See what your world look like. If it's even a good environment for a woman to come into. Do you even have a house for her to make a home? Type shit. You mean? After that, if it's still issues, then we can be like, okay, you might be with the wrong person, or you might be in the wrong crowds. You might need to switch something up. But I don't know. Maybe it is a luxury. And also to her other point about the men going overseas and finding women where the femininity is just, they're just raised to do that. They're raised to cooperate with a man. They're raised to be wives. They're raised, that's their culture to do that. Whether you're making a lot of money or no money. It still might be a case of the more you come in with provision wise, the more feminine or the more submissive woman you can get.
The passport bros seem to be a high commodity nowadays, so let's just go ahead and get straight into it. This is another case of black women not minding their business. Y'all didn't care about meal order brides until black men happened to make it popular, but of course you feel entitled to being the BBC commander when something no longer benefits you, although these are the same men that you said you didn't want, didn't need, and they are broke. I'm gonna be honest, going overseas to travel frequently and live does not equate to broke. But then again, this just simply speaks to the delusion and hypocrisy of women. These men have been very clear in their message. They've said time and time again they wanted wives, someone they could build with, start their family with, someone they could create a legacy with. What y'all heard was they wanted someone that they can control. Y'all minimize being a wife simply down to being a slave, even so much as telling those other women overseas that they're uneducated and practicing sex tourism.
Say that, bro. It be a whole lot of, oh, I ain't finna be no slave. I ain't finna be this. I ain't finna do that. Don't nobody want to do this and do that. Like, I don't know, man. Do your thing. Do your independent by yourself thing. Do that. But we, us men, are gonna go find and look for what we want. And it ain't that. I don't want a woman to be like, oh, hey, that's slavery. And that's like being a wife, being a housewife. Like, I don't know how you can sit up and say, I don't want to submit for no man. I don't want to follow his rules. I don't want to follow his lead. I don't want him to be able to tell me what to do. But you go to work every day and a man tell you what to do. A man who don't even love you like that. A man who ain't even got your best interest at heart. A random stranger is telling you what to do. And you like, bet. The man that you supposedly love, the man that you might have created new life with, the man that you might be married to or wants to marry you, you can't follow his lead. You can't stay at home and work for him, but you'll work for the random man that worked though.
Nobody said anything when women were going to Dubai. We know why you were going. Nobody said anything when women were flying state to state getting flued out. We know what you were doing. Nobody said anything when Nigerian and Jamaican men needed green cards and y'all started falsifying marriage documents so you could drive your Range Rover with your red bottoms. Let's just call a spade a spade. Y'all wanted the option to go back to these men after the man that you really wanted was done dragging you through the mud.
And also, man, why they keep trying to say like the women overseas are uneducated and men taking advantage of them? They grown women. Y'all think they don't got school out there or something? What y'all think going on? Y'all think America's the only place where people get education? So everybody else, just all the other women, they slow. That's what's going on. Y'all slow here. Y'all slow right here, bro. Like,
I couldn't even get to the point where I was saying, well, look, I'm in it for the real deal here. I'm looking for a woman young enough to have children because I don't have children. I want to be a dad. So I'll give you everything if you give me everything. Couldn't even get to that point. But I could have that conversation with a woman in the Philippines like I had with Jayanne, and she would say, okay, tell me more. How's that work? And then you have a discussion about it, and then you can come to find out, if your goals are going to work out together. So I literally stopped swiping in the United States.
In situations like this, my man said he tried. It didn't work. He was approaching them, telling them what he wanted. They didn't want to do that. They wasn't on the same page as him. Tried some women in other regions of the world, and they was like, okay, break it down. What you need, what you want from me, what would that entail? Okay, bet, let's do it. Now you gonna sit up here and tell me that this man that done started a whole new family, he taken away from y'all? Or this is sex tourism? Or this woman that he had this child with is uneducated? She ain't. I done watched several of his videos. She ain't uneducated. She be editing the videos. Like, keep it real, bro. It's like that same old same, bro. That shame, what I be talking about. Shame is manipulation, bro. You trying to shame men into doing what you want them to do. But it's like what they're doing is making them happy and it's not affecting you. Nothing is happening to your life. Nothing's happening to your world. You trying to tell me you lost out on a man because he went overseas or something? You didn't lose out on him. You already wasn't talking to him. He made his goals and got what he wanted out of life. It's unfortunate that men are looking elsewhere than here in the U.S. He tried. He looked, it didn't work. He just said it. He tried, it didn't work. He got tired. Let me try somewhere else. I'm fishing in this pond. I can't catch nothing. I keep fishing. They're not taking this bait. They don't like this bait. I go over here. They like this bait over there. Okay, so I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna keep fishing in this pond where I can't catch nothing. Not at all. Not at all. not the kid. So he couldn't land an American chick, so he resorted to going where there is no effort needed except a green card. That's not love. Why do y'all think that? Why do y'all think that these men are just showing up and then the women like, yeah, bet. You said what? Run it. For sure. Whatever. Who? Yeah, bet. They still selective out there, dog. They're women. Women are selective. Women are going to go for their best opportunity. What you mean is no effort? It's a woman. I'm so happy for both of them. People are hating are just miserable people who want company. Facts. Facts. Nobody happy is in these comments complaining. No happy person is in these comments complaining. Not one. Yep, she's deeply in love. Well, from their other videos, the actual full YouTube videos, because he has a YouTube channel, she looks very much in love. Facts. It's so crazy how people can just create hate in their mind. Like, all of a sudden now she don't love him. And you got that from 37 seconds? That's what's up.
Why do you think so many men are traveling overseas to find wives in other countries?
Men are traveling overseas to find wives. Why? I'm right here. I'm single.
No,
Why? I want to be married.
Right, but I'm saying, do you typically see women traveling overseas?
If men are traveling overseas to countries that have less money and less education, it's because they want a woman who is dependent on them for their livelihood, for their resources, to have a good life. And I don't think that that is a good thing.
Y'all not dependents here? When you get with a man now, you don't depend on him. You get pregnant and got to sit down for a year. Are you not dependent upon him? Are you not dependent on him to pay majority of the bills, if not all of the bills? And again, what's up with the education? They keep saying this education thing. It's school out there, bro. You think they stopped making schools when they made yours? It's just no more schools. As soon as you leave the USA, schools is closed. Ain't no college, ain't no university, ain't no high school, ain't no nothing. They know nothing. They ain't got no food. They can barely eat. They don't even got shoes out there, huh? Oh, all right.
A lot of the men I know that go overseas to find wives are not great dudes.
Can you be more specific?
Yeah, they're pervy.
Why do you think so many men are
Now they pervy. Now they not great dudes. I don't know, man. It's wild times. It's wild times. That's really what it is. They keep talking as if like when men go abroad and find a woman, that the woman can't love them, that the woman is just using them, that the woman that they're gonna get snaked. Like, that's not happening right here. That's happening right here. They snaking us right here. That divorce is taking half of their shit right here. Right here. But it's cool when they do it, huh? Alright. Anyway, man, let me know how you feel about the video down below, man. Like, I'm already knowing what's going on. I've been hip to the game. It's always shame. It's always shame. We gonna shame them until they stop doing it because we don't like it. Shame them, shame them, shame them. That's what we gonna do. We over that, man. Them folks gonna do what they want to do. They gonna find what they want to find. I don't know no person in their right mind that'll be like, you know what? I'm happy with the woman that I found. I'm happy with the life I'm living. But these women online talking bad about me. I gotta stop. You ain't hurting nobody. You doing what makes you happy. Other folks happy. There's no way you need to stop what you doing to make somebody online and some comments. You gonna make some commenters feel better. Nah, we straight. But yeah, man, like I said, leave your comments down below, man. I don't even know what the next subscriber goal is, man. 4, 5. I don't even know where we at right now. I don't forgot. That's on me, man. But tap in if you ain't tapped in. And as always, appreciate the love. And I'll see y'all in the next one.